This is a money max, so I'm...
What we need to do is get Clav on the money mogging, the financial mogging. You know, because it's a real thing. Like you sit down, you're with a bunch of women and all their boyfriends, and at the end you just like pay the bill and walk off, and you're the boss. You know, you have all this. People say to me all the time, "Oh, I hate Tate." Da-da. Everyone calls me racist. They call me homophobic. They say I'm a piece of shit. They call me all these things, but no one can call me poor. No one can call me poor.
That's way worse.
Ever, which is way worse.
Way
you know?
Worse. Yep.
And they sit and they say, "Oh, he's a horrible man and he's an abuser," but I have all these women who are in love with me and obsessed with me because I just never go broke. So it's just like everything's fine. So I've decided to upgrade your power level to help you ascend and hold up your place as #1 mega Chad. We need to make sure that you get loads of money. Imagine the ASU frat leader tried to frame mug you, but you were driving a Bugatti. You get out, he tries to frame mug you, and you get in your Bugatti and say, "Weights are for poor people," and drive off.
Okay.
Did you see what I mean?
That is a good point.
So we have to fix this.
Because I have such a cope reason. I'm like, I don't have time, but that actually sounds cool.
Of course it sounds cool,
Yeah,
right?
That does sound
So here's how we're going to fix this problem. Because it's amazing.
Yep.
In England, we have a saying, which is hair of the dog, which means like if you get too drunk one night, the next day, you should have more drinks to fix the problem.
Correct.
Sometimes you do the same thing that caused the problem to fix the problem. So we are going to mog our way out of this.
Okay.
By launching a clothing brand. Mogged by Clav.
We're launching a clothing brand. Okay.
Guys, it's New York Fashion Week.
It is true.
We're in New York.
Yes.
You walked for some other brand when you should be walking for your brand.
That's what I was thinking. That was an eventual goal, but...
They're Mr. Misogynist. We do this whole big show. Who gives a how much money I spend? Blow 10M. Give a That's how we're going to mog everyone.
It's so funny because if we don't let them buy it, they're going to want to buy it more. Too.
No one do that. You're not allowed it. We'll have a website and it will only work like 1 hour a day. I'm going to get the developer to turn it off for 23 hours a day where the checkout's disabled.
Yeah,
Mogged.
you have to get lucky.
We're going to get a fragrance mogged by Clav. Imagine this.
Okay.
Here's the advert. You're walking. ASU frat leader comes up to you, tries to frame mog you. You take out the spray. Spray it once, spray it twice. Mogged by.
That is pretty good.
See,
Okay,
I've got we got a cameraman. It's starting to come together. We can get this done. Let me call Tristan.
Yeah.
It's New York Fashion Week, and I'm tired of all these other brands and their runway. And we'll get more media than any of these.
I was going to say, the only reason people were watching that one show was because of me. It should be my own brand.
Exactly.
I didn't even get paid for that.
Exactly.
I'm retarded.
This is the point.
Okay, yeah.
We're also, as an expert in financial mogging, we are in New York City.
Right.
And New York still, although America is a collapsing empire, is basically the heart of venture capital.
Right.
I think...
It's a lot of money here.
Of course. In the same time it would take me to piss, I can probably raise $20 million for this project.
Okay.
$20 million. We show a projected revenue. We get some views online. We do our runway show. I pay for everything because I'm a trillionaire. Give a all the engagement on the internet. We take all that, throw it in a media pack, go back to the investors, say, look, our projected revenue is now 5x. The company's worth 5 times more. We exit for 300M in a year.
That's a good timeline. Because I was definitely thinking, why the do I not have my own thing to do if I'm going to be promoting fashion? But I know nothing about it. So I was like, let me kind of just get into the scene a little bit. But I guess we're just going to kind of jump right in.
We're going to take my money and we're going to do it like professionals. Look, I'm an expert. This is what I do. Making money is what I do. We're going to raise a bunch of money. We're going to sell the company. We're going to exit for hundreds of millions. It's going to be all over the news. BBC, all these are going to be mad at us. New York Times is going to be crying their eyes out when you're a trillionaire based off of mogging. You're not only just going to mog people, you're going to mog them financially via your brand called Mogged. That is the mog. That is the pyramid of mogging. That's the full circle, all of it. That's the full circle. And you know what? That skinny little toothpick bitch, I guarantee you, if you offer her $100 to walk in our t-shirt, she'd do it. Because she's probably poor. So we'll hire, of course, we'll hire her and make her walk on our runway.
Oh, yeah.
Toothpick, mogged by Clav.
We'll make
that hoe.
We'll write stupid bitch on her forehead, give her $100 and say, there you go, honey. And she'll do the runway walk and it'll be the best day of her life. Okay, so I'm telling you, this could be good.
We'll get the ASU frat leader. We'll get him. If he behaves, he can have his own like offshoot of our brand. If he doesn't behave,
he's going to get an affiliate.
Yeah, exactly. But if he doesn't behave, he's going to have to also get mogged by the brand. The brand is going to mog people. It's going to be amazing.
Okay.
We're going to sell 1 billion trillion t-shirts if people get to the checkout on time. If not, I'll spend $20 million doing this just to troll the world. Please, the only thing left that's fun is mogging. I can't wait for the New York Times. I can't wait for the New York Times to interview you about your brand. And they say, Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate's money comes from bad places. He's a mafia boss. He's a human trafficker. And you say, don't care. And we just mog them, mog the reporter, mog the cops, mog the lawyers, mog everyone. Mog New York Fashion Week. This time next year, the biggest runway show is going to be ours.
Absolutely. And I mean, well, you don't get a lot of money legitimately, so I'm not really too worried about that.
You got to win.
Rule. That's the rule.
It is what it is, Your Honor.
Okay. So is Tristan going to be joining us?
I want him to construct the business plan.
Well, yeah, we don't want some dog.
No. This ain't going to be dog
influencer
shit. This is going to mog, bro. This is going to be off the chain.
Okay. Yeah, because if it's just some dog every other...
Nah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Let me get Tristan online.
You either want to do it well, do it the best, or not do it at all. It's kind of how I think about it with clothing.
I know exactly how to do it. Yeah. Leave it to me.
Okay, I'll trust
I know exactly how to do it.
Sounds like a plan. Make a couple calls, figure it out, and it's being done on a live stream. Okay, I found out about this about 5 minutes ago. So we'll see what we can do.
You know what? You know why my enemies hate me?
Why is that?
And somehow, despite impossible odds, despite 21 charges and locked in my house and all this crap, in the end, somehow I always just win. Always just win. In the end, I just win. I somehow just pull it off. T. Hello. So we're launching a new clothing brand called Mogged by Clav. We have to mog the ASU frat leader and the toothpick bitch. It's very important. So what I need you to do...
Who's the toothpick bitch?
Some skinny little bitch with no tits, no ass, and no respect.
Yeah.
You're going to see. That's the t-shirt. It's coming. Next New York Fashion Week, this time next year, it's all us. It's me, you, it's Clav. We're going to mog everyone. I need you to speak to Robert. We're going to put a deck together and a business plan. We've done things like this before. I'm going to send you a few messages. You're going to know how to put it together. Go in the university. We need to hire designers. We need 3 female designers, 3 male designers. Give them a time limit, 48 hours to get designs to us. I want to review them all. It's got to be moggy. That's the only brief we're going to give. Moggy, head to toe.
Okay, Andrew, okay, 1 second, but I hear you, but I'm 37, I don't know what moggy means.
Don't worry about it. I'll fill you in later.
Yeah.
Get 6 designers, get the business plan, watch this stream back, take 10 million from the account, set it aside, speak to the accountant, Abu Dhabi, we'll use an Abu Dhabi company. We've already got one. Just put the money in there and we'll run it out of there. I ain't paying tax to nobody.
Half an hour, I'm coming to see you.
All right, half an hour. Speak to everyone, make it real. We have people to mog. Right. So that's the clothing brand. We're done. We're funded. We've got an entity out of Abu Dhabi. We got money. We got marketing. We got designers on the payroll.
Well, that's the most important thing.
It's all done. It's all done now. All we do is make some clothes. That's easy.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's literally all about the marketing. We could sell trash bags and, it wouldn't even matter. It's just, if we have at least a semblance of a clothing brand, it would work.
Congratulations. You're about to be a millionaire.
Okay.
Like more than before. You're going to be a very rich young man.
Sounds like a plan.
Enjoy it.
Okay, you have an extra one of those? I threw mine away.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I should have brought 2. I'm sorry about that. I'll tell Tristan to bring 2 girls.
Oh, wait. Let's see if this is a smoking ban.
No smoking?
Smoking? Hey, brother.
Can we smoke? Thank you, bro. Do you have a lighter?
I don't think any of us have a lighter.
Oh, the universe doesn't want me to smoke then.
Yeah, it's all good. But I like that watch. What do you got?
Thank you. It's for a lighter if you can.
Skeleton AP?
Skeleton AP, and it's
The bust down? That's the black in you.
brother. Real do real nigger shit. And that's me.
Good stuff, man.
That's me. So now we own a clothing brand. You know, my conglomerate just keeps growing, Clav. It's not easy. I have this conglomerate of companies. Everyone's like, how does Andrew make money? He has his online school. I have my online school, but I use my online school.
That's just what.
Yeah, but I
level.
use that to find talent. People join the school, and then I find the most important people, and they end up owning my other things. Now we're going to have designers. We're going to have a COO. All these people are going to be running this entire brand. I have like 30 different ways to make money. I get paid like 30 different ways every day. My conglomerate keeps growing. It's like, oops, 1 million. Oops, 10 million. Oops. All I do is fall into money. And then, of course, because all the women love me, then they all get pregnant, and I fall into children. I'm basically Genghis Khan. I'm going to mog Genghis Khan financially and via kids. I have more kids than Genghis himself.
I don't know if you're going to.
I'm definitely going to do it. All the models who walk for the collab, if you don't want a kid with them, I'll have it. By launching.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
That's it. There's nothing else to do now but raise an army of future moggers.
Well, the thing is, I can't have kids right now because of the tests. So I kind of got to wait a little bit.
Okay, wait. How does this work? So isn't testosterone good for kids? I don't understand.
So it just makes me, I'm temporarily infertile, but I could take to restart my fertility, right? You know, to signal a receptor, and then my production starts again.
You know why I never touch steroids? It seems complicated.
It is.
It seems like you have to learn things.
You do. Don't you want a barrier to entry for something that's so cool and that could do so much?
Well, I guess. You don't
want every retard to be able to pop one pill and they become Superman.
That's true. There should be a barrier to entry. You're right.
So thank God you have to do all this shit. And the better thing about it is, not only do you have to know all this shit, if you don't and you do it the wrong way, you're going to f yourself even more. You know what I mean? So super high barrier to entry with roiding. Then your hair is going to go. Then you'll have loads of issues. So, thank God for that. But I'm excited for this. So is it just mogged? It's going to say mogged like across the shirt? Or
well, we have to have the designers come back to us. There's going to be lots of different things we can do. But I think the overall overbranching, the umbrella of the brand is mogged by Clav. Why do I have mogged by Clav? There's like by someone. What is that called? There's one of the, these stupid designers, and it's like by whoever. Yeah. Like a slag
by slut.
Slut by toothpick. Like we need to copy that, but we need to kind of make fun of them because we're mogging them.
But the thing is, fashion just seems to me so retarded. Like I'll see girls with duct tape and as their clothes. So it's like we almost have to make ourselves retarded if we want to be able to fit in with this whole world.
This is good. You know what? There's nothing. I'm thinking now of all my companies that are fun. Mm-hmm. I think owning a fashion brand is going to be the most fun. You have any idea how cool it's going to be when after calling me a human trafficker for years, when I fly out 100 models from Milan? Yeah. I'm like, I'll come to my boat. It's a photo shoot, and it's me on my boat, the Mr. Human Trafficker with 100 models from Milan, and you're there, and we're just mogging. The whole thing is mogging. It's going to be a mog off. It's going to be a mog fest.
Now that you mentioned that about the 100 models, I was thinking it probably will be pretty cool because, it's
about money.
Yeah.
When I do money, I do it right. So the biggest mistake most people make with business is they waste time. If you have a business idea in the morning and you're not ready to start taking money by the evening, then you're not serious.
Right.
So everything I just said is how we're going to do this. I have a website designer on the payroll. Domains are already being sorted now in real time. We're going to have 6 designers coming to us with the designs. I've got empty Abu Dhabi companies which have just been sitting there unused. We're at the store?
Yeah, the
Perfect. I've got empty Abu Dhabi companies just sitting there. I'm going to take 10 million, throw it in there. We're going to use that to pay for the payroll, which is just going to be a COO, the designers, the website designer. We'll start paying it all from there, so we have clean paperwork from the beginning. I'm going to speak to the accountant because we're going to be prepared to sell this in a year from now, so we're going to have to make sure everything's in order, nice and simple.
Do you think we really need that much? 10 million?
We don't need it, but it looks good.
It does.
It looks good in the account.
Yeah.
Okay, we can always refund me later. Let's put it in there. Let's get it all going. Let's get it all rolling. Let's get some projected revenue. Let's go. Let's get your numbers up. Let's keep mogging. Let's keep making sure that the ASU frat leader can't frame mog you. Let's continue all over the internet. Let's get your numbers higher than ever. Let's put that together in a PDF. Let's go to these investment banks. Bro, these people I know in the world, we're in the capital of money, but also where I live in Dubai, I can take you and sit you in front of billionaires. Money means nothing to them. You just have to show them a graph saying, look, I'm the most popular person on the internet. I'm doing really cool shit. This is my super cool brand. And they're like, yeah, cool, I'll have a go. These people invest in total junk, bro. This is a better idea than most AI startups, most app startups. You see these apps raising 200 million for some idea. A journal app where you can journal and write down how you're a faggot and it stores all your things. Who gives a boring gay? This is you and I, the old generation of streaming, me, the new generation who's taken over, the new generational run, together, mogging the world.
True.
AI can't mog. So AI might be able to take everyone's job, but AI can't mog. So it can't take our jobs. We're relevant forever.
You can't replace live streamers, okay? There's no AI for this.
Thanks, Ryan.
Hey, thank you. So are we at the location or?
Not yet.
What is the location? You know what? Won't even ask any questions. But do you think we could do any better than t-shirts or?
We're doing much better than t-shirts. We're doing everything. High heels, dresses, bags. We're going to do everything. We're going to launch designer bags to compete with Birkin. We're going to do $20,000 bags. You think I'll give a anyone buys that? I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. And the fact that I don't care is why people are going to buy it.
Okay.
They're going to buy it because they're going to go, this is cool. He doesn't even want me to buy it. But it's so cool I have to buy it. I'm not going to sit there and go, hey, please buy my stuff. Hey, please buy my stuff. I'm going to you. Don't buy them. Off.
No weird looking trannies on the runway, right?
We're not going to have anyone dressing up like a girl like Sneeko, bro. Don't worry about it. We're not going to have any of that weird. No cucks.
I don't think that happens.
No cucks. You didn't see him dress up like a girl?
No.
Oh,
we
wow.
don't. No.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Well, it's out there. So,
No.
We're not going to have any weirdos. We're not going to have any trannies. We're not going to have any cucks. We're not having that weird shit. We're going to have chicks and dudes. And we're going to mog. Chicks and dudes.
Yeah.
Mogging.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. And it's all going to end with piles of money and me having more children with more beautiful women in Milan on my boat.
Okay. Yeah. Is that where you keep your boat?
I can't. No, my boat's not actually finished yet, to be honest with you. And I don't think Milan has coastline. I think Milan's landlocked. But Milan is the capital of models. So if anyone can put a boat in a city without water, it's me. Real do real nigger shit.
Okay.
So I just bring my boat. I'll put it on a truck. Who cares? Just bring the boat. Bring the boat to Milan.
Okay.
That's what the girls are.
So high fashion designer stuff is what we're going for.
Yep.
No.
No, it's going to be amazing. We're going to take over all of New York Fashion Week. We're going to take it over.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
We're going to get an investment bank behind us. We're going to get some billionaires who see the vision. They're going to give us loads of money. We're going to be swimming in money, but I already am. But it doesn't matter. And it's going to be super funny. And it's going to be called Mogged. I genuinely know this is going to be huge.
But the thing is, why do we need to give up equity to investment bankers if we have enough money?
I'll tell you why. Be careful what I say on stream, but I'll half answer it.
Okay.
First reason is you're giving them money. No, you're giving up equity and you're taking their money, but you don't want their money. You want their connections. That's the first thing.
Understood.
So you can give them equity for free. A lot of companies give equity away for free for the connections. So you can go to people and say, here's 1% of my business. You get paid every time we make money. And then that person has a vested interest to use his connects and use his phone book to make that company as big as possible. We could do that, but why give it away when we can just raise money?
Right, yeah.
So let's just raise money because it's funny. Also, it's a cool headline. Everyone at home who's broke thinks like
a
30.
cap raise, yeah.
Well, they
cool.
think $30 million is a lot of money. To me, $30 million is nothing. But if we cap raise 30M, we then get to post all over Twitter, which is, again, mogging.
That's impressions, that's insight.
And it's funny.
Yeah,
they had an idea. They were talking in a van, and someone gave them 30M. Mog. No one gives you 30M. No one's going to give you 30M ever. All your ideas are no one listens. We have an idea, bam, money.
So
that's a mog.
The goal is to get to 30 million by the end of the day. We got about 3 hours to do so.
We got 3 hours to pull it off?
Yeah.
All right.
No, a little less than that.
It's 9:44. Let me see. It's 9:44 on a Saturday. I am going to still text the people I know with money and tell them to watch this stream. So I'm gonna see if we can do it by the end of the day. So that's the reason we want to raise money. It's mainly their phone books we want access to.
Uh-huh.
Much more than the money. We have money. I have money. I've already funded all this. This whole thing's already paid for head to toe. But we just want people with the connects in the industry, you know?
That does make sense.
You know, so because if one day, you know, this accidentally becomes the biggest thing in the world, just like you accidentally became the biggest thing in the world. Previously, I was the biggest thing in the world. It was an accident. I bought a Bugatti and I was talking. I was the biggest thing in the world. You
mean any of this shit.
That's right. It's just funny.
Yeah.
So this might accidentally become the biggest company on earth, and then it's going to be a guy. Oh, okay. Who knows about importing 10 billion units out of Japan and customs duties and all this?
I don't even want to know what country it comes from.
Exactly. That's why this guy who helped us with who we raised money from. Yeah. This is his industry. He knows this.
Okay.
You and I, we're the visionaries. You know, we're the geniuses. We're the guys. Let me ask you.
Okay.
Who invented the iPhone?
Steve. Was it Jobs?
Steve Jobs. Right. Steve Jobs did not invent the iPhone. Some engineer stuck in the dark somewhere who no one knows his name had to invent and manufacture this. Steve Jobs just went in and said, I have an idea, make a phone that's good. Mm-hmm. And then someone sat.
Yeah.
That's the one that's not working. It's this one.
The other cable isn't working.
And a full touch screen we don't know his name. We don't give a about him. We keep saying it's Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs just said, that's us.
Yeah.
That's us.
That's the charisma.
Make a clothing brand that mogs. Go.
Exactly. So
you want your money or not, wagey? You want to get paid, otherwise you're going to be broke. Do you want to pay your mortgage? Give me designs now. Okay. That's business.
That is.
That's how it's done, bro.
Yeah. I wish I had more connects in the. I probably should have got.
I got numbers. This.
Okay.
You're the star. Just focus on the mogging. I got it all. It's all done. My phone's already going off. They're watching this stream right now. It's over.
Tristan's already making calls.
It's done.
Okay, big deal.
Trend.
Again?
Yeah, I'm probably the world's first trillionaire. I actually beat Elon.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
He doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
I don't want to mog Elon. He might ban me on Twitter.
That is a good point. You want to stay just below the master.
Just below. By $1.
By $1. I don't know. Elon. Hopefully he boosts our stuff on X. So let's be nice to Elon. He could be an investor for us. What do you think?
Hey, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to Elon.
Just talk to him right now.
I'll talk to everyone. Elon, I know you're trying to go to space to mog people. I get it. Mm-hmm. That's pretty moggy. I have a base on the moon and you don't. Yeah. Not going to lie. That's pretty good. But you could also own part of the brand that's going to mog everyone forever. Mm-hmm. We can put it into the Neuralinks. Elon, we could put it into the Neuralink. So when people get the Neuralink installed, it just repeats inside their mind over and over again. Buy a t-shirt, until they either blow their brains out or buy one. Think how much money we'll make. Mm-hmm. We can put it in the Teslas. Like the full self-driving only works if you're wearing a Mogged by Clav t-shirt. It detects you with a camera, and if you're not wearing the right t-shirt, it doesn't work. We can link you with your entire ecosystem of products. Elon, I'm talking, Elon, I know you know a little bit about business. I'm talking business now. This is how we're going to make a bunch of money.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
So Elon's in.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no metrosexual, faggy garbage.
I said Sneeko is not involved in this. This is you and me. That's why it's going to be big. He's going to sit around. He's going to sit around and cry.
He doesn't do that.
Google it. He's going to sit around and cry his eyes out that he's not involved in the biggest brand launch in history. That's what's going to happen. This is going to be monumental. This is going to be. You're 20. I didn't become a millionaire until I was 29. You're going to be a millionaire at 21, bro. Just don't f your life up. Oh, well, it's true. You're right. But the problem is when you have money young, it's easy to f your life up. Don't f your life up.
Yes.
Stay focused on the mission.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not really too worried about any of that because there's just really nothing that I give a f about too much. I don't give a about cars. I don't give a about clothes. You know what I mean? How could you even up that bad?
You know what? It's interesting you just said that there's not too much east. And then I was fighting and I was getting drug tested. And then I was like, you know what? By the time I retired from all that shit, and I was like 31, I'd never tried a drug ever. And I was like, what's the point in starting now? I'm 31. Can't be asked.
Yeah. I've changed my perspective a little bit on fighting because I was doing the boxing training for a while. Then I was thinking about it. You know, all these CEOs are just hiring a security team of 100 people to do that shit for them.
Yeah, you don't fight to, I mean, to be able to protect yourself is a nice thing. But honestly, in the world we live in today, self-protection.
Yeah, when am I ever protecting myself?
If someone's got a strap or a blade, it's,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Hard.
So that's...
It's hard. You need security anyway. You just do it for yourself as like a test. And I'm glad I did it when I was younger. I can't do it like I used to be able to, but it's just, you know, a good way to use your youth to stay focused. But then also, I didn't have the outlet you have. I have to be honest. I fought because I was a nobody who was broke, bro. If I had fame and money, would I have been in the gym every day suffering? No.
Yeah.
I was in the gym suffering because I was a brokey and no one knew who the I was. I'm glad I did it now. I'm glad I used those broke years to do something that mattered instead of just sit around and I don't know, waste time.
Everyone
watch Netflix.
Yeah, everyone has to do something that sucks
Yeah.
at some point in their life, or else they're just going to be a lazy, good-for-nothing faggot at the end of the day.
You got that right. Suffering forges us as men.
So I'm glad that I got my, years out of my system when I was like a teenager, so now it's time to be absolutely dialed
I am
in.
twice your age. That is crazy.
I know.
Because you know why it's crazy? I feel 20. You know when you get old. You get old, sometimes you feel it with like injuries or you ache or whatever. But mentally, I personally, and I have heard this from a lot of people, I haven't grown up at all. I make the same stupid jokes I did when I was 20. I live with the same guys I did when I was 20. I'm still just having a laugh, joking. A lot of men grow up, not because they want to, because they're beaten down by life. They get some wife who nags them, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I won't have fun anymore. Yeah, I want to go to IKEA and pick out the curtains. Yes, wife, yes, wife. That's because they're faggots. But if you're a real G, and you actually do what you want, you never really grow up. Your personality at 20 is the same as your personality at 40. Nothing really changes.
That is completely true. The average person, like mortgages and jobs, it's...
Yeah, you just want just suicide.
Dude.
You just want to kill yourself.
It's so bad.
It's depressing.
That's why I'm glad I kind of transcended that with social media, because now looking back at the years of wage cucking and jobs, I'm like, how is this even I did?
Yeah, bro, I did it for a decade.
Yeah, I did it for like 5 years. That's it.
Yeah, so you did good. You did
Yeah.
very good to get out when you did.
And it's almost like everything bad that happens in my life feels like it kind of just leads me in the right direction. Like getting thrown out of school, it's like was bad, but now I'm like, thank God this happened. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's never a big deal. Let's see what the chat's saying.
See what they think about our genius idea.
10 years wage cucking, tech teams, bros calling all of us losers. I'm not, man. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it sucks. It's a horrible disposition to have, I'm not some egotistical douchebag who's like, going to call people a loser for working a job. It's like, dude, I did that literally like less than a year ago, It's like, but the point is to try to ascend and try to, get out of that lifestyle. It sucks. I get it. Everyone has to be there at some point. But let's see, what are we going to do to, evolve, transcend? So that should be the goal. It's always the same ascension and always the same principle for any of these metrics. You want to talk about looks, you want to talk about status. The goals remain the same, right? It's just the mechanisms. The mechanisms vary slightly. But you should try to be excellent in every category. And for a long time, I didn't really understand the position of like a lot of the guys like you, Myron. I hated like the manosphere stuff because I was like, I thought it was all cope. But the more I get into it, I'm like, okay, status is very real. Money is very real. You know what I mean? But the only issue is the average person will never be able to, achieve this level of motion.
You know what, Clav?
As the kids say.
You know what, Clav? No matter how you teach the general population to ascend, no matter what you teach them, at some point, there's going to be a mean or a median or an average. If you give
Correct.
everybody $1 million, there's still going to be an average wealth. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter if we're forcing or promoting looks maxing or red pill content or whatever it is. The average person is always going to be stuck at average. And being average is always going to suck. This is the bottom line. You have to decide when you wake up if you're ready to take the long and difficult path towards excellence via looks maxing, via finance mogging, whatever it is, or if you want to stay an average. Now, being average has the advantage that you get a lot less stress, you have a lot less duty on your head, there's a lot less that can go wrong, you're probably not going to end up in a jail cell, you're just going to be an average guy. But then there's all the downsides of being average. You can go work in Starbucks tomorrow and have very little stress, really, but you ain't going to get no one's going to know who you are, you're not going to leave a legacy, you're not going to have 10 sons, you're not going to be able to buy our clothes because it'll be too expensive for your brokey ass. That's how it goes. So average is always going to suck. Average has always sucked.
Unless you're at Starbucks and you say you're a spy sent from corporate, and that's
You've watched my stuff.
So this is the end of the video, and I saw a lot of comment on my videos that says that don't talk in the middle, don't talk in the intro, just talk at the end of the video. So I just finally decided to talk only at the end of the video. And now I'm giving my own perspective, now I'm giving my own reaction on this video. So let's have a nice conversation without any waste of time. But before the conversation start, let me tell you something, guys. I own a Discord server where me and other members of the Discord server talk about money and how we can grow in life. I will leave the link in the description and also in the pinned comment. I also started a second channel as a backup channel where I upload Tate speeches, without any intro, without any middle speech. So you can watch by clicking the link in the description, and I will also leave my second channel link in the comment section. So let's have a nice conversation. In this video, Andrew Tate and a young streamer was talking about starting a clothing brand. I don't know much about it, but yeah, they're having a conversation of mogging everyone and starting a clothing brand. Anyway, let's have a conversation. Like, I want to tell you something, guys, something important. Me and my friend was talking about someone was talking about money, how important it is money. Like, the answer I got from him is money. I asked him, what is money? He said that the problem solver. He just answered that, a problem solver, an answer to every question, a solution to every problem. He said that. And somehow it is true. For example, you can hear some voices. Maybe you hear a voice coming from outside, because I'm not living in a wellish society. I'm a middle class, and I'm recording in a daytime. Some children are playing outside. How can I solve this problem? By moving out of my hometown. That requires money. So practically, money is a solution of every problem we face. Like, maybe not every problem, but 99% of problems, money can solve it. And a lot of guys are like, money is not everything. Money doesn't buy happiness. Let me discuss how money doesn't buy happiness, or how money does buy happiness. You just can't go to it doesn't buy happiness directly, but it does buy happiness indirectly. How it does buy happiness indirectly? Maybe you want the girl you love, maybe you love the girl and the girl doesn't love you. If you are rich, if you are in shape, maybe she loves you. Maybe you want to make your parents proud. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to wear nicer clothes. Maybe you want to buy your dream car. Maybe you want to hang out with your friends. Maybe you want to enjoy your summer in Europe. Maybe you want some respect in the society, because nobody gives respect to you. Nobody gives a shit about you because you are poor. And the same problem, I'm facing the same problem. Nobody gives a shit about me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody, absolutely nobody is coming to save me. And I can solve my problem by earning a bunch of money. So people will respect me. People will respect me if I earn money. And that's the harsh truth. The world is evil. The world is evil. We all know that. The world is evil. The world doesn't care about losers. The world only cares about winners. Even people will mock you. People will laugh at you. People will make fun of you if you are a loser. But people will never make fun of you if you are a winner. That's the harsh truth of this world. Anyway. So we're talking about money and how we can earn money. Today we are going to talk about how we can earn money. You can join my Discord. There are a lot of guys doing coding, clipping, YouTube automation, and day trading, e-commerce. I know a lot of guys who are doing this in my Discord. You can join my Discord and talk to the people, and you just can't go and tell them, teach me, I want to make money. It's a slow and steady process. Making money is not the tea of every cup. Making money is so difficult right now, nowadays, because there is a lot of competition. There's two things, like making money is hard, but multiplying money is easy. How making money is hard nowadays? Because there's a lot of competition in today's world. Maybe you want to sell books, maybe you want to sell t-shirts, maybe you want to sell a laptop or something else. But the same thing, but Amazon, on the other hand, Amazon is selling the same shit you're trying to sell in a cheaper rate. Then why people trust you? Then why people buy from you? So there is a lot of competition, but multiplying money is easy because you can invest in real estate. You earn $10. You invest $1 in real estate. You invest $1 in Bitcoin. You invest $1 in gold. You invest $1 in stocks. You invest $1 in someone's startup or just little investment. I don't know, but you spend $5 on yourself. So the $5 you spend on different kind of investment, they will grow time slowly. So you know what I'm talking about. Making money is hard, but multiplying money is difficult. And yeah, we need to make how we can earn money. Join my Discord, talk to the people, and you already know. You don't even need to join my Discord server because you already know how to make money. You know about day trading, you know about real estate, you know about door-to-door sales, you know about e-commerce, Shopify, YouTube automation, TikTok automation. You know all this stuff. Then why the hell are you not working? You just need to take action, because a lot of guys just talking about shitty things like, I want to get rich, I want that shit, the world is evil, this is that. You don't need to talk to that people. I know a person who will talk about a lot about this shit. He talks a lot, and I can feel his energy. He can do better. He can do better than every other person in his hometown. But he need to take action. He lacks discipline, he lacks motivation, and that's it. If he took action, maybe you are watching, guy. Maybe I met a guy from Russia, and maybe you are watching. I'm telling you, guy, I'm telling you again and again, take action. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody cares about you. You need to take action. And nobody, absolutely nobody, gives a shit about you. Because I know this feeling. Nobody gives a shit about me. But the only thing I can do is taking action. You know, one thing. When I start my YouTube channel and I upload my first video with commentary, with my face on. A lot of people mocks me. A lot of people make fun of me that Indian guy, your English is so bad. You are pojit or something like that. But nowadays, I'm facing no racism. Why? Because they know I'm consistent. They know I'm better than them because they are watching and I'm making content. They got no guts to come in front of camera and record videos. And a lot of guys, I love my audience. I truly, truly love my audience because they really support me. Only 2 to 3% mocks me or make fun of me or hate me. But a lot of guys, I love you guys. Uh, I hope like we are close to 5K subscriber, and I'm so happy that I got you as an audience. There's a lot of there's a lot of amazing people in my Discord server, so must join my Discord server because you can connect with other people, and there are a lot of amazing people in our Discord server. I met amazing people in our Discord server. Anyway, so I'm ending the topic with just one topic: importance of money. You know, Andrew Tate and that young streamer, he's rich, and literally they doesn't give a shit about you until you win. Andrew Tate, maybe you watch his whole video, maybe you are a big fan of him, but to be honest, he doesn't care about you, that you exist. He doesn't give a shit about you because even you are his big fan. But he gonna start caring about you if you are a winner. So the world doesn't care about losers. He only care about winners. Chicks doesn't care about losers. They all want winner, rich guy who are strong, who are tall. Men wants a winner to be like, nobody wants a winner. Why would I, if we talk about myself, why would I do care about losers? Why? They're never gonna add any value in my life. I'm never gonna learn something from losers. I'm only gonna learn lessons from the winners. Then why I hang around with losers and I talk to the losers and I waste my time? That makes sense? Right. That makes sense. And you need to do the same thing. Win, you need to do two more important things. You need to win, and the second thing is you need to hang around with winners. You need to talk with the winners because winner won't allow you to lose. Winner won't allow you to lose. That's it. I met a guy, he's a YouTuber with almost 50K subscribers, and I told him that I got copyright when I make motivational edits. He said that I will help you, and he helped me making those videos. He helped me making better quality videos, making edit videos, making motivational videos. That's the importance of winner in your life. And I do help finding him the best clips. For example, he just sent today in the morning. He sent me a clip of Andrew Tate, and he said that, "Do you have this emergency meeting? Do you have this clip?" I said, "Yeah, of course, because I do commentary videos on emergency meeting, so I know every emergency meeting." He was talking about 100K party, emergency meeting 95, and I sent him the link of that emergency meeting. That's all. I add some value in his life. He adds so much value in my life. That's how winners help each other to grow in life. That's why you need winner in your life. I gave you an example. And the importance of money is very important. It's a solution of every problem. Not every problem. It's a solution to 99% problem. 99.9% problem. So earn money or stay loser. That's it, bro. God bless you. And I want you to be successful in life. I want you to be successful in life. So work fucking hard. See you guys at the top.